It's Ice as Patty Mayonnaise here with...
I'm Dave Paul for Ground Zero Media, and man, do we have a show for you.
Yes, we are at Wizard World Comic Con Portland 2015, and let me tell you, this is my first Comic Con ever.
Oh, I've been here before.
What can I expect?
Well, you know all about cosplay, because you're Patty Mayonnaise.
By the way, I'm looking for my Quill Man.
Oh, who's that?
We'll have to find him.
Quill Man, we'll be waiting for that. And there's so much going on here. I mean, you've got cosplay, you've got all the stars from the great shows like Walking Dead.
Yes.
You have animators, directors, writers, artists of all kinds right here at Wizard World 2015 in Portland, Oregon.
Let's go take a look and see what this is all about.
Oh, yeah.
The show is officially open. Everyone have a great time.
Local guys here. I had to stop and talk to them. What do you have here?
We have flasks that look and feel like original NES cartridges.
How much alcohol can you fit in that thing?
4 1/4 ounces.
That looks like Zelda.
Yeah, this is our limited run. We did a limited run of our Kickstarter back in 2013, and you can find us on inkwhiskey.com. We're all over. You can find us on local vendors too online too, which is really fun. So.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for letting us stop by
and
check out your
absolutely.
stuff.
Thanks for checking it out. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much.
Dragonsong Forge. We custom build katanas. You can have the blade made for your height, weight, and build. It can be any style of Japanese blade, from a Sakurai all the way up to a Tachi, to a Dasho, or any variant blade in between. It's going to have anywhere from 2 to 4 different steels in the blade. Each steel's folded separately, then we laminate them together into an ingot, and then we hammer out a blade from that ingot. We also clay temper it.
And it's very, very sharp.
Very. And that is our lowest quality.
So I have to ask, who are you?
My name is Grimble of the Lonely Mountain.
How long did it take you to do this?
About an hour, someone put it on me.
Are you sure it's not real?
It is real.
Mike Gonzalez is the head of consumer products for Weta Workshop, and we know your movies. Can you list a few of the best known?
There's a movie called The Lord of the Rings. I think we did a trilogy with that one. Hobbit.
You did that?
Yes, yes.
And so what did we just watch here, the guy doing the makeup?
So Warren Deon Smith is one of our special effects and makeup and hair artists, and he's on set on The Hobbit applying makeup for orcs, elves, and the other characters. And what we're doing here is we brought him out here so we could let the fans see how the process of taking makeup on and off and what's involved with that. Hair punching, you know, applying eyebrows, noses.
How long did it take him to do this?
Like maybe 5 minutes. I mean, so quick. So fast.
And the hair too, right?
Yeah.
I think with your new ears now, you guys should be extras in the next like Hobbit movie.
Yes, we should.
Clearly, I mean,
if you're casting,
can you deny it?
You know, sometimes even we're amazed when we see what it turns out like on the big screen, and to see the work is a reward in its own.
Totally just ran into some cool cosplayers right now. I have to ask, who are all of you? Are you all from the same, you know, realm?
The 3 of us here are from Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's Link and Fiona the Human.
Adventure time.
That is great. What's the craziest costume that you have seen so far today?
Yeah, the Iron Man, definitely.
Do you have crazy colored contacts in? Yeah, I do. Get a close up on her contacts right now.
My name's Alicia. I am cosplaying as Hela. She is Loki's daughter, the goddess of death in the Asgardian realm.
How long did it take you to put this whole costume together?
Probably a couple weeks. I mean, I sewed the bodysuit myself and all the pieces, and I carved the headdress out of EVA foam and duct tape and all kinds of things. And
I love it.
I'm all jerry-rigged together with pieces from the dollar store, so it's
that's what you gotta do, the dollar store. How are you, Captain Underpants?
I am doing great.
No, I know that's not your real name. What's your real name?
My name is Brian May.
Yeah?
From Portland, Oregon.
Now, I can't help but notice, but your underwear is showing. is that your gimmick? Is that what you do?
That is what I do.
Now, what's the craziest costume that you saw so far today at the con?
There was a dialect just went by. Oh, hey, it's right here. This one's pretty cool.
How long did it take you to make this costume?
About 4 months.
Oh my, so you've been planning this?
Yes.
How old are you?
I am 13.
Big fan of Doctor Who?
Not as much as I used to be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, have fun and be careful walking around in this thing, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kara Nicole, it's so good to meet you.
Good to be here.
What is it that you do, Kara?
I do everything. I'm a model and actress, I'm a cosplayer, and I am a colorist, an editor, and a writer. Well, Power Girl is actually a DC character, and it was my first cosplay. And back when I was a newbie and just doing this with my little charity groups and having fun, I had no idea that this was the end result, and people wanted to know who I was. I was kind of skittish about it. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll be the Arizona Power Girl. Everyone has been wonderful. The fandom here is amazing. Everyone is so kind. Someone yesterday brought me lunch.
We're with Drude right now, who was actually with us last year at Comic-Con. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. This is a Nomad, City of Empty Towers. This is a mythological science fiction fantasy adventure for all ages.
What has changed since last year?
Okay, we've added 38 new pages. We've got more Jeopardy that our protagonist encounters. We've got a lot more action and a lot more wide panels of the scenic realms that he enters.
I just ran into a great cosplayer right now. I have to ask who he is. Who are you? I take it he doesn't want to talk to us today. Are you enjoying the con? This is awkward.
Charlie Donkin is the man.
Well, I love to do anything, TV shows, movies. You know, that's my passion, movies. I work at a theater for 15 years. I'm currently working on a new piece to match. I've got a Star Wars villain piece here. I'll be working on a Jedi montage to match this.
Your work is almost photorealism in detail.
Oh.
Is that a good way to describe it?
I strive for that. I want people to see it from afar and think that might be the plus, but look up close and see the crosshatch shading and see that it's a drawing. It's important to me.
I'm Arthur Saddam. They call me the Zombie King. The guy who writes and created The Walking Dead is Robert Kirkman. He was my partner on that series, and that's what got the whole thing going.
So you were there quite early on in the process.
That was 2005 that we put that out, yeah. I think it ties in with some natural phobias that we have in our Western culture. That being like an apocalyptic threat hanging around somewhere. I think the worst phobia that I could think of would be to have the loved ones in your life all of a sudden all turn on you and become your worst enemies.
What's your greatest joy as an artist?
There are two parts of it. I think the first would be seeing the product when it comes out, and then the second half is really meeting the fans at these shows, at these Comic-Cons, and having these people that you've never met before, strangers, come up to you and let you know that, yeah, you know, your work really moves me. So that's very flattering, and those are the two ends.
Yaphet Kotto is here with us, and a legendary actor. When you were in Alien, did you know how big it was going to be when you did it?
As a matter of fact, when they told me about the script, I had read about it a year before, and they weren't ready to go, so I would not commit myself to anything. So I turned down 2, 3, 4 movies, waiting for that day when my agent called me and said, we're going with Alien. And he did. He called me up and said a year later, after I read it, he said they were going with Alien.
Jeff, what is Rabbit Ears?
It's basically a television show similar to Mystery Science Theater 3000 and That 70s Show if you were to mash them up in a bowl and spit them out together. So we watch these old movies from the 1950s and 60s because that's all we can get on our rabbit ears because we don't have cable, and that's the joke. But we also are commentating over all the movies just like Mystery Science Theater used to.
My husband is in an iron lung. Stop. What shall I do?
Did she just read a telegram? The actors in the show are watching the movie along with the audience, so to speak, and they're commenting through the whole movie. It's very funny. And also the live action is sometimes associated with what's happening in the movie. So if the movie's about time travel, one of the characters suddenly figures out that he can go back in time, you know, and whatever's going on in the movie somehow relates to what's going on in the plot of the sitcom.
Well, it's been a great 3 days at Wizard World Comic Con here in Portland. Don't you agree, Dave?
Oh man, was it ever. And it's been fun working with you, Ice.
Yeah, you too. What was your favorite cosplayer that you saw this year?
Kara Nicole.
I think I know why you liked Kara Nicole.
Well, you know, she has very good posture, and I admire that.
What about me?
Well, you're cool too, Patty Mayonnaise.
Thank you, thank you. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to my Quail Man. I do have to say, I did find Quail Man here at Comic Con Wizard World Portland. It was amazing.
Ciao for now.
Yeah, ciao for now. See you next year.
I thought you were dead.
Had to go off the grid for a while.
Got any product?
Gonna be having some new product really soon.
Crystal Blue Persuasion?
Oh yeah, best of the best.
Yeah. Cut.
That's enough. That's good.